welcome back to TirsbaekTV. Today we're going to be opening a very exciting package from TUFF-ROK. TUFF-ROK make a wide range of products for all kinds of Land Rovers. And if you follow them on Facebook or Instagram, you may have seen that we have been working on something rather exciting with them. Rather simple, but we've been incredibly excited for it. And there's a few other bits and bobs in here as well, and another package down there which we're going to get to. And of course we're going to be installing this stuff in this video, but there is so much stuff here we thought it would be fun to actually unbox it. Also because we haven't actually seen this in the flesh yet, and we're really excited. So would you like to begin? This is like Christmas.
It is.
Like we found out the presents. This should be our Christmas special. You can open something. These are stickers. Oh, I don't have a knife. We're going to make a mess. I have a knife now.
Don't make a mess.
Make a mess in the wrong sense.
We've got some key rings here. Wow. Look at those.
In Tiersbaek green.
In Tiersbaek green.
This genuinely does feel like Christmas morning.
They're like rubber rice things. Look. Ooh. Like flexible.
Actually,
yeah.
They're bite proof as well.
That's yours now. Look at those. We got some Defender 90s key rings here. We got
one that has my DNA on it now.
Yeah, with Liam's DNA. That's a special prize.
Look! They're TirsbaekTV stickers. But without the back. That's so sick.
Wow.
Oh my god.
And we've got some with the background, the black background.
You guys, we've actually been discussing TUFF-ROK might be making some TirsbaekTV stickers to actually sell to you guys soon. So that could be like a first look, if you like. There's also one there with the background on it.
Many people have been asking to get them. And then we've got
plenty coming up soon. And we've got a ton of TUFF-ROK stickers.
Some big ones and some small ones.
Go follow them on social media because they're awesome. I'm going to put that down. Then here we have some brackets. Brackets for what, you may ask? There's so much bubble wrap in here. We are never going to get bored. We have bubble wrap and many things to play with. We have some very nice. These are stainless steel. These are stainless. They must be stainless steel.
Yeah, I think
Mudflaps. I think. I don't know if these are the front one. I actually don't know. These are brackets for Mudflaps, so you probably guess what's coming next. So that's bubble wrap. They can go away. And that can go. Oh, did I just hit a county with some cardboard? As long as I don't hit that, that's fine. That actually might look like it's been hit with more than cardboard. So. Yeah. And then these are your ones. Land Rover 90 V8.
That's mine.
That's like the name tag at Christmas.
Yeah.
Just Land Rover 90 V8 instead of Nissa. Then we have some stainless steel screws and bolts and nuts and things for the brackets. Look at that!
Wow.
Hold it up to the camera. So guys, here we have custom made TirsbaekTV Mudflaps produced by TUFF-ROK. That's pretty freaking cool, not gonna lie. But yep, as you would have seen on social media, we've been working with TUFF-ROK to get some custom mudflaps made with our name on it. They're a bit more special than the standard Land Rover mudflaps you get with the car.
Better quality.
Yeah, as Nissa is demonstrating now. Because if, like me, you've taken your car off-road a few times, you will know that the standard mudflaps are prone to cracking and eventually splitting, and you have to replace them. And they're not the cheapest things in the world either, if you want the proper ones. But TUFF-ROK make these, which are far more durable, and I've seen pictures and videos of them online of how much they can endure without breaking. And yeah, they're a lot more durable. So we're going to be testing those out and seeing how much they can handle. But not only that, they obviously look awesome, they feel awesome, really nice finish, they feel awesome and flexible, and they have our name on it, so that's just added bonus right there.
I think that's the rear one, the rear wheel, and we've got the front ones here.
That's the rear left hand side.
Yeah.
There we go. I think that's all of it. And then we have the TD5 ones for my car, of course. You don't know. Look at that. Look at these boys and girls. How fabulous are they?
2 cars going to be driving around with these for now.
So pretty. So cool. We have one more package to open actually. Should we get that open? So I forgot about that.
Yeah, make some room for it.
So one more package from TUFF-ROK. This is again something for the TD5. So let's just open. I need some of this fragile tape to put on me, because I'm a very fragile person. Bubble wrap. Wow. Can you tell? Oh, I think it actually says. Oh, it's upside down. The big reveal.
Yeah.
And there we have it. The next thing from TUFF-ROK is a brand new performance intercooler. Here we are, just opening it up. Yeah, as you probably know, had my car remapped with a stage 2 remap very recently. And although performance intercooler isn't a requirement of a stage 2, it obviously helps. And I couldn't really resist when I was given the offer by TUFF-ROK. Yeah, let's pull it up. Oh, this is it's very shiny. Oh, it's very shiny. It's very shiny.
Very big.
Yeah, so this is a performance intercooler for a TD5 made by TURK Motorsport. I don't know much more than that right now. What I will tell you though, I don't know when we're going to be installing it. It might be a little while away, because the current plan is that Daniel, who runs Storm Tuning and who remapped my car, is actually going to be coming and doing some videos with us here in Denmark, and adjusting my remap slightly after I've had this intercooler installed. Not for more power, but just to tweak the remap and make it run more optimally. That word. Optimize the remap. Let's go with that. Optimize the remap to work with the intercooler. And on another note, if you would like to buy some bubble wrap, you can contact us at info@TirsbaekTV.com. I just realised that's not the end of the video, is it?
No,
it's not.
Continue.
We'll continue the rest tomorrow. That's why I get confused. So we'll see you in the next scene, which for us is tomorrow.
So if some of you Land Rovers probably know that the nuts inside of the bumper itself tend to get rusty, fall off, and when they do that, just don't bother getting new mud flaps on. But I found out about this tool, made by Ting Tools, okay, called HN02. So you search that part number up, you'll find this beautiful tool. What it does is that it rivets a nut inside places where you don't have to get anything on the other side, because you can't get any kind of tools in here where you need to place the nut. So use these little things here. It's pretty much just a rivet gun, except it's modified to take these ones, so you can't use a normal rivet gun and just buy a bunch of these. You need to get a proper tool for it. But what it basically does is you got the thread in here, the M6 that we're going to use today, and you got this part here which is collapsible. So when you press it together, you're going to have the surface in between the bottom flange here. You're going to press the top down on towards that, locking it in place. It's really just did that side, and that worked pretty damn good, and I'm going to show you how I did it on this side. First you're going to get a drill bit that matches up with the size of this one. So you need to get the diameter of this bit, the round bit, the same size as the drill bit you're going to use. Then you're just going to drill out the holes, get all the old threads out, and you're going to pop one of these in each hole. It doesn't take more than 5 minutes, and you're actually rocking. And it's quite sturdy. Just kick that one a couple of times, kind of pulled in, and it just doesn't go anywhere. So And these are, you can get them stainless, which are ordered but they haven't come yet, so we're going to use the ones that comes with the kit. I'm pretty sure these are aluminium, but that's also fine for this job. We've got to give them some oil coating after we insert them, just to make sure we don't get any rust in there or corrosion. It's going to stop these from working. First, take your drill bit, let your hole, start with this one, completely mangled. Pull it out. The next one. Just clean the surface between the two contact areas as good as you can. There'll be a tiny bit of spacing from the flange and out to the bracket, so you might want to get some kind of rust protection in between, but you're not going to notice it when it's on. That was very important. Get the edges around the hole completely clean, because that's what's going to be binding on that one. Make sure it's completely open as far as it can go. Screw this little bit on. You tighten the back one up, and then just insert it and clip it together. And boom. There you go. Got through in there. A few more times.
The first flap is on and it is already looking absolutely awesome. And as we mentioned previously, Nissa has the extended brackets on his because he's going to be getting some bigger tyres very soon to fill out that space. So they just look really, really cool. To fit the brackets for the front flaps on the TD5 took a little more effort, as on one side the holes were filled with bolts that needed to be removed forcefully, and the other side had no mounting holes, we think due to a previous owner having patched up the chassis due to damage or rust, but it meant we had to make new holes. So the mud flaps are now on front and back on both cars and they look absolutely awesome. It's slightly bizarre that we're so excited for a flap of rubber, but they are so freaking cool and very flexible. We actually came to the test track to test them out, but we couldn't find an obstacle that was challenging enough to actually flex them.
Compared to the...
But you have our word, they are flexible, and you saw us bending them earlier. So, but go check out TUFF-ROK on Facebook and Instagram for all of their products. These are one-off custom-made mud flaps just for us, so huge thank you for TUFF-ROK for doing that. But they do many other types and different colours, and pretty much any model of Land Rover I think you want, and they'll make them. They do sort of retro style ones, modern style ones, different colours, red, blue, whatever you want. So if you need some high quality mud flaps, go to TUFF-ROK because you'll only be buying them once. And they do a bunch of other products as well, not just mud flaps, so check that out as well. And it was also pretty easy to install.
It was.
Like,
if you had the proper tool, it didn't take much time.
No, out of all the mods we've done, that was quite possibly one of the easiest because, I mean, I know they're mud flaps, but we never expected anything to go well, and we had to drill entirely new holes on the front for my mud flaps, and even that went fine. So everything went perfectly, it went really smoothly. Normally we kind of plan, or we do these things expecting something to go horribly wrong. But nope, everything went well. Actually, I say that, your car just broke down.
It did.
So
something had to happen.
Would you like to explain?
There's a small hose coming on from the gearbox onto the cooler, and we also had that a couple of harvests ago where that's rubbing on the what's it called, the belt, and then that made a hole, and now it's just oil everywhere, and my gearbox sounded funny. So I'll be coming up here again tomorrow morning with a hangover and try to fix it. And hopefully my gearbox isn't broken, but let's see.
So if you'd like a slightly broken V890, come here tonight, and this will be parked right here for your pleasure. If it's not live, so it won't be here when you get here. But anyway, that is about it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.